What we're going to do is take a quick video of the TR6. I had several people ask if there was any video of it, which there wasn't. So I thought I'd take a quick video. I've got the car here out today. And as you can see, we'll just give you a quick tour under the hood. The pictures probably on the website are a little more representative, but as you can see, the car's very straight, very rust-free, no damage ever, and still wearing Michelin red lines. Tires do have a little bit of age on them, but the car is 100% original. What I'll do is I'll go around and I'll start it up for you, and we'll take it for a quick drive. So you just bear with me. We'll do all of that. I'm going to leave the top up. The top does fold up and down very nicely. The interior is in as good a condition as you would expect for an original interior from 1976. Carpets are very nice. The floorboards are solid. The door panels are nice. All the paint and finish on the inside of the door jambs, very nice. Obviously, being original paint, you don't have any overspray or any kind of baloney like that. Let me just start it up for you. The car starts very easily with just a turn of the key. And I'll show you the temperature gauge. The car is cold right now. I just started up to move it over here, but requires very little choke when it's cold to start. Just turn the key, and it's running very smooth. You can see it's idling just about 900 RPMs. All the lights work, the EGR, the brake light, fasten seat belts, and they go out accordingly. You can see that the volts are good. They'll creep up to about 13.5. I mentioned the fuel gauge doesn't work, oil pressure is very good, and the temperature right now is cold. Interior dash lights work, the headlights work, the turn signals work, the high beams and low beams, windshield wipers, everything on it works except for the air conditioning, which needs a charge. As you can see under the hood, very smooth running motor. When you're going down the road in this car, you really can't even hear the engine run. The exhaust system's very solid. Looking in the back of it, has a very smooth sound to it. No popping, no anything like that. So let's do this. Let's close the hood and turn my turn signal off. Let's close the hood and we'll take it down the road. So I'll walk around here. You have to bear with me. I'm a one-man cameraman show here. Kind of loosen that latch. Drop it down. Fits nice. Just look at the gaps too. Every gap in this car is smooth. Little bit of wear along the edges, just from normal use over the years. You can see just a little bit of paint worn right on the edge here. Original stickers in here from years ago. This indicates when the tires were put on, actually 1985. So as I said, they have some age to them, but they're very nice condition. A little bit of dry cracking, but for the most part, very good. Inside of the fender wells, everything on this car is solid. All right, let's take it for a quick little spin. Hop in here. Drop the emergency brake. Clutch works nice. Brakes are solid. You just let the clutch out and it's rolling. I didn't even have to give it any gas. You can see my foot's off the gas. Car doesn't choke down. Runs really smooth. So we'll just idle up here to the light. Check our traffic going both ways, and we're off. Clutch works smooth. Brakes don't grab either way. Smooth running motor. Odometer, trip meter, speedometer, local police, everything works great. But you can see when I put this car in 4th gear and I'm running along, it's not turning a whole lot of RPMs. Very quiet. And you can look at the shine on the hood too. Beautiful original paint on this car. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to get right on the brakes there. As you can see, this car stops on a dime, no pulling. I don't even know if I had my hand on the steering wheel. Very solid car. You can hear that sound through the twin exit exhaust. Really smooth. It's probably one of the smoothest 6-cylinder running cars that I've ever driven. Driven Healey's and 240Zs and so forth, and sorry if those of you are fans of those cars, but this car, for some reason, it just runs very smoothly. Sorry I didn't have it all the way in second gear there. 4,000 RPM. We're going down the highway. Take my hands off the wheel. Car tracks fairly straight. You know, cruising along at about 50 miles an hour. Not quite turning 2,500 RPM. Car's smooth. There's no rattles. Oil pressure's good. Temp's starting to come up a little bit. You can see our volts are up to 13.5. Very nice car. The sinkers work well in the transmissions without even having a double clutch. Right down to third. Right down to second gear. I can even shift right into first gear. No clunking, no banging, no nothing. Really nice car. While we're sitting here at the light, I'll even turn it off. Turn it on, you see your ignition and oil light works. Half a rotation of the starter. The engine's running. Fasten seatbelt light comes on, buzzer works. There's nothing on this car really that doesn't work other than the fuel gauge, like I said, and the air conditioning. We'll turn the corner here and go up through the gears one more time, and I think that'll about do it. I'm gonna go right to fourth gear. Like I said, you can see the gloss from the hood. Just a beautiful car, beautiful driving, beautiful dashboard. You won't be disappointed.